Ederson was asked about it, saying, the fifth one, I'm taking it the decisive one regarding whether or not it goes to a penalty shootout in the Champions League final. I can't imagine you would be taking the fifth one, Shaq.
No, I wouldn't be. I'll be number 11. I'm quite confident of that. Listen,
Shaq, why didn't De Gea just whack it?
I don't know. I don't know why he didn't do that. I mean, the thing is, you just have to go with, well, certainly in De Gea's case, as with Rui, you just go with what feels right, in the moment. It's not something you practice, certainly not under any kind of pressure. You don't have a favoured side, you don't have a favoured penalty to take, you just do what feels right in the moment. And so I do sympathise with De Gea.
Stevie, you were saying goalkeepers can hit the ball harder than anyone.
Well, goalkeepers are the ones that I've seen, the ones that I've played with, strike the ball as good, if not better, than outfield players. And goalkeepers I've seen taking penalties. My goalkeeper, Matt Reis, at the Revs, he absolutely was in the first five to take penalties.
Right.
He would just smash it, strike it cleanly. Same as Villarreal's goalie.
Right.
Kevin Pressman, Sheffield Wednesday, was one of the best penalty takers I've ever seen.
Right.
He did the same thing. He just hit through the ball. And then De Gea stands up and tries to be clever and side foots it into the bottom corner.
Robillard would tell us he's the greatest penalty taker ever, wouldn't he?
Well, he would. Nobody else would.
He didn't take any, ever, no.
He never took any. And he never saved a penalty either.
Right.
Don't kid yourself. He never saved one penalty in the final.
Okay, all
They
right.
all missed. Just letting you know.
Nedum?
Sorry, Bruce.
He's not.
Yeah, so I have a story for you, if you could bear with me for a second.
Okay, make it good.
So yesterday on the show, this will be a good one. Yesterday on the show, when you were talking about going down the line and seeing people scoring penalties and thinking you're at the end of it, well, in 2009, we were playing in the European Championships for England, and we went to a penalty shootout in the semi-finals against Sweden, and we had a man sent off, so we'd practiced penalties and stuff before we got to the tournament, and it turned out, so I'm horrendous at penalties, so I was supposed to be going last, and the person before me was Micah Richards, and they're going through, everybody's scoring. Joe Hart steps up, slaps it in, he's scored a third, fourth goes in, fifth goes in, and as the fifth goes in, Micah turns to me and says, are you okay if we swap? That's how nervous he was about taking penalty. He was asking me, the last man, to swap with him. So let's just be glad that in that penalty shootout never got to him, because those people down there, it is squeaky bum time to say the very least.
That's a belt.
That's good, isn't it? Good. Very good. Nedum, it's the only time you're going to be on before the final. Your beloved City, of course, taking on Chelsea. City are big favourites, 9-4 on Chelsea. Meanwhile, as you would expect, outsiders at 7-4. What's your prediction? How do you see this one going?
You know, as the way the season's finished, I like City just that little bit more. I think for Chelsea, the fact that they lost that last league game of the season, it means you're not really entering that final phase with good energy. Whereas for City, you know, they played so well against Everton. Aguero got a bit of a vibe as well. Jesus played well. Sterling played well. You know, it was a nice atmosphere for them. So I do like City's confidence going into it. And for me, you know, I could be very wrong here and I could die on this hill, but I just believe that if City play well, then they can beat absolutely anybody. So going into it, I am probably leaning 60-40 in City's favour, whereas a couple of weeks ago, I would have said it was a 50-50, but obviously time will tell, and it's a one-off game, isn't it?
What's the score, Nedum?
I'm going to say 2-1 to Man City.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.